Ooh, good morning, you all. It is Monday, December the 16th. 1 second, y'all. I gotta get a shirt. Oh, we've initiated takeoff. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, it's Monday, December 16th, 2024. I have like 45 minutes before I gotta go to work. So before I do my morning workout, which consists of just free weight stuff, so pull-ups, lifts, anything, abs, arms, push-ups, all that good stuff, before I go to the gym later. I wanted to come on here though and just make a video about like Aries energy, because I feel like a lot of people get Aryan energy confused. So I just kind of want to speak for, my people for a minute. I just feel like when people hear the word Aries or whatever, they associate it with anger. I'm trying to sit this down. Let me see. I might just sit this on the floor. That's cool. They associate, like, I gotta iron this shirt, perfectionism, narcissism, which I'm gonna get into because that's the thing I think that's really bothering me right now, through some reflections. But like, a lot of people get Aries energy confused. They like to say, oh, Aries people are selfish. Aries is immature. We're childish. We're crybabies. We're mean. We're assholes. Angry all the time. All this stuff. And like, what a lot of people don't know about Aries is like, it's probably, I know people like to say Pisces, Scorpio, things like that, the most spiritual signs. But Aries is low key like one of the most spiritual signs. Like, it's like it has that zest and that zeal to want to learn about life and things like that, so a lot of times like you'll meet somebody that's an Aries and they're so passionate. Like, if you know me, for example, like I'm always trying to teach people about astrology, spirituality, anything. Like, whenever somebody says something, I try to feel like I can contribute to any conversation. Not to make this about me though, but like, that's something about Aries people wouldn't know. A lot of people think, oh, Aries people are just selfish, self-centered, they only care about themselves and things like that. And it's like, no, we care about everything. We want to learn about just about anything under the sun. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we're Mars rule also. So it's like, again, there's just this passion that like is unbridled by any other sign. Maybe Leo could contest. I have Mars and Leo too, which is like funny, the irony of it all. As a Leo rising, the irony of it all. But yeah, no, like, that's something I just don't really appreciate too, is like, I feel like the term narcissism is up there with like toxic, like, and all these other things where it's just like trigger word terms that like people just kind of buzzword terms almost that people just throw out because it's like, oh, it fits. It doesn't fit necessarily. It gives people an excuse to like hide behind a word or like not really think about what the actual like situation is. Like, I've been called narcissistic by like exes, never a friend, but like they've treated, because I feel like verbal and non-verbal like language is like key. Body language, vocal language, all that is like key to like understanding life as we get to learn people and things like that. But I've been called narcissistic by people, and it's just funny because it's always like somebody that like when you tell them, hey, your shit stinks, no it doesn't, like, I literally doesn't, I'm perfect, like I can't do no wrong. Like, it's always those people that like to call people narcissists, which I find funny because like I even admitted, like, I'm an Aries sun, like I'm literally ego driven, ego ruled, and part of my like lesson in this life is to learn how to tame that. So like, there is a side of me, and I feel like there's a side of everybody, because we all have Aries somewhere in our charts, where it's like narcissism can really take over if you allow it. And for me, like Aries in the 9th house, like I can be a know-it-all, and when I'm a know-it-all, you can't tell me anything. Like, when I get like really on that, like, or when I've been on that, because the evolved version of me now understands I can know a lot, but to know a lot means to know nothing, because these are all man-made concepts we're learning about at the end of the day. So like, I don't know. I don't like that term narcissism, to be honest, because a lot of the times it's like people projecting their insecurities onto you, or like what they are inadequate to like heal themselves, so they just gas. Like, even that term, gaslighting, like it's just funny. Like I've been with people who like always like it's a problem with me, and then when I try to explain myself, it's like it's gaslighting. You're just gaslighting me, but like let you even suggest something. It's like what? No, it could never. Like what? It's like wouldn't that be like kind of the same thing you're doing? You know, but a lot of people don't get that about us. A lot of people don't get that too. Again, like the notion that like we're selfish, like we're the most selfish sign in the zodiac. In terms of sun signs or just zodiacal sign, whatever. And I just couldn't find that to be more true. I feel like we're the most compassionate, if anything, because like every Aries person I know, the only reason why they're not compassionate, full of love and things like that is because they've been pissed off. Like that's just the opposite side of that. It's like imagine having a pit bull and you love it and you just go a month without like feeding it and you just neglect it and you just abuse it verbally, physically, all that, emotionally. Like over time it's going to turn on you, and it just is what it is. That's just nature. But like a lot of people think like that's just how we're driven and things like that. And I can genuinely remember never growing up really an angry kid and things like that until like people would evoke me or whatever. Yeah, I just, like I said, I want my channel to be a voice for the people that don't have a voice. Whether anybody watches it, nobody watches it, I like to go back and watch these because they're like good little video diaries. But like, I just feel we need some respect on our names. You know what I'm saying? Because people need Aries at the end of the day. Like, we're the life of the party. Like, anytime I go somewhere, people always be like, "You gonna turn up? Like, we was waiting for you." Da, da, da. And I just be like, "Dang, that's crazy." Like, is that the reputation? Not to sound narcissistic, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just want to come in here real quick and talk about like some Aryan energy, get some good vibes going on this December 16th. 15 more days until the end of 2024, whatever that means, life still goes on. 47 days, seed retained. I feel tapped in more than I ever have, even as a kid when I wasn't, doing all that. Like, I definitely could feel my imagination was on another world, like writing stories and creativity. But it's like now that I have more knowledge as I've gotten older and things like that, yeah, whatever. I might make a video on it because I feel like more men need to understand the importance of our God-given universal energy, universe-driven energy, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's it for now. Aries, the ruler.